So again, everything is getting switched up this way. Laura Marcus, who had a substantial lead, is now sitting with only over the rest of L2. Sarah Green comes in with the time of 40. She runs over 2 seconds on the left-hand side with a 40.045 and an 8.02 action time. Next in, Olivia Hammock and Sherry Jenkins. Olivia Hammock comes in with a time of 42.179 and 795 action time. That was doing what they have out there. So it's about 3 seconds slower at the end of the cone. Sherry Jenkins, she comes in, she finds about a 10th and a half with a 40.720 to 724 reaction time. That will move Sherry. Ooh, fortunately, L3 is coming in now, so I can bring Sherry where you ended up. Julie Heaton and Jennifer Patel. Julie Heaton, who was the leader on day one, comes in with a time of 37.327. She finds almost half a second to 5.46 reaction time. Jennifer Patel comes in with a time of 38.201 to 619. She finds over 2 seconds on that right-hand side to now cut Julie Heaton's substantial lead down to less than half a second on this day 2, Sunday morning in Toledo. Next day we have Emily Brown and Gwen Hebenek. Emily Brown comes in with a time of 38.729 and a 5.47. She finds over a second on that right-hand side. Emily Brown up into that 4th and final trophy place. Gwen Hebenek comes in with a time of 39.010 and a 609 reaction time. She finds just over 7/10 on the other side, leaving her just about, that's about a 10th and a half out of the trophy. Speaking of getting into the trophy, Samantha Bashford comes in with a time of 39.223. She finds while Nicole Long found almost over 3.5 seconds with a 36.355. Megan DiPietro finds almost 10 seconds on that right-hand side with a 36.441. That will move Megan DiPietro into the lead over Nicole Long. What was over a 5-second gap yesterday has now become a second gap between Megan DiPietro and Nicole Long, with Megan DiPietro taking the lead. Next in is Lori and Rita Jones. Lori comes to the time of 36.455. Even with the cone, that is going to be a 9-second improvement for Lori McKelvey. Karina Jones, she comes in, she finds almost 4.5 seconds with a 46.188. Or no, I'm sorry, she slowed down by 4.5 seconds. Something must have happened to Karina out there on track. Next in is Julie Heaton, Jennifer Patel, your current 2 leaders in L3. Julie Heaton wanted that lead back because she found a 2.5 on the right side with a 37.517 and a 5.14 reaction time. On the other side, even though Jennifer Patel found a 2.5, there is a battle going on between Jennifer Patel and Julie Heaton, with Jennifer Patel finding a 38.267 and a 707 reaction time. Again, still about half a second between Julie Heaton and Jennifer Patel. Next in is Gwen Hebenek and Emily Brown. Gwen Hebenek, she finds over a 2.5. That was Gwen up into 3rd place in L3. Chris Peterson out of the trophies. Emily Brown, unfortunately, she would have fouled on the 3 seconds, but I'm seeing a DMF on that call of that 37.499. It's something big out there in that solve section. We are back to L1 action, the battle between L1 and maybe can get on the full walk comes over the speaking of finding over 4 seconds, that would be go on 36.110 is not enough to hold Taylor. 35.638. Next game, we have Karina Jones and Lauren Bobby. Lauren Bobby is pushing away with the 42 at time and 38.492, which is over a 7-second improvement, moving her up into 3rd place, just out of the trophies in L1. Now we are back to L3 action with Julie Heaton and Jennifer Bedell, your 2 leaders. Jennifer Bedell, she finds almost 3/10 of a second with a 37.658 and a tick back or 62 reaction time. But Julie Heaton also finds just a little over 2/10 with a 37.133 and a 601 reaction time. Still leaving the gap between the two at about 0.4. It's called 0.46. Next game is going to be Emily Brown and Gwen Hevenek. Gwen Hevenek would have found about a 1,000th of a second, but combed away a 39.001 with 743 reaction time. Emily Brown comes in. She finds over a second with a 37.637 and 576 reaction time. That'll move Emily Brown up into 5th place, sitting just about 2/10 out of the trophies with only one more run to go. Next in, we have Amy Wunsch and Samantha Bajdek. Samantha on the right, Amy Wunsch on the left. Amy Wunsch comes in with the time. She would have found over a second, but that is a substantial left early with a 4:07 reaction time and throws away at 37.506. Samantha Bajdek comes in with a time of 38.818 and a 646 reaction time. She found almost half a second. That will move her a little bit closer to Jennifer Bedell and Julie Heaton. Speaking of moving up through the ranks, is Kate Catney. She comes in with a time of 37.927 and 818. She found almost a second to move her up into that 4th and 5th. That's her fastest by about 10 And not enough to overtake Megan DiPietro. That's going to be the down to Toledo. Coming out of 36.448, 37.37. She rides almost 2 seconds on the right hand side. Not enough to move her ahead of Karina Jones. Karina Jones almost on actually 4.5 seconds on the left hand side of the 37.283 in the 6:01 reaction time. Still not enough to catch up to the Mo Wong and Megan DiPietro. Julie Heaton comes in with a time of 37.671. No help for her. She slows down by about a 10.5. Jennifer Goodell, she comes in. She comes almost 3/10, moving her slightly closer still, 2/10 behind Julie Heaton. So it looks like right now Julie Heaton has a pretty firm grasp, with only a couple more drivers left to go. Jennifer Goodell came in with a 38.002 with the 6:89 reaction time. Next in we have Gwen Habenek and Emily Brown. Gwen Habenek comes in with a 38.532 with the 6:80 reaction time. That's her fastest by almost about 2/10. Emily Brown comes on the time. She found 2.5 seconds on that left-hand side with a 37.932 and a 6.88. That will move Emily Brown up into 3rd place, pushing Gwen Habenek out of the trophy into 5th. Next in is Amy Wunsch again. I think that's a really quick reaction time of a .067 and a 38.182. She throws away what would have been about a 7.5 improvement. On the left, we have Samantha Marchand with a 38.334 and a 6.31. She found about a 10.5, but not enough to catch Emily Brown. And we'll stay in that 4-8 middle trophy spot. We're calling that the bump spot today. Next in is Kate Labby and Chloe Anderson. Kate Labby comes in with a time of 37.481.
Behind the arch Miata.
Actually, give me a new row down there next to Julie. So,
do I need to wait?
I'm seeing some.
What?
I'm pretty sure I need to wait.
An L3?
Oh, CAMC.
Yes. Yeah, alright. Thanks.
But you go on and Megan DiPietro just came across the line. You go on, comes in with a 35.669 with a 5.34 left time. That is her fastest by about 3 tenths.